Raiders' Super Bowl run to mark the beginning of the playoffs would happen 18 days after the death of John Madden. The playoff run beginning the Super Bowl journey to the first Super Bowl title since Super Bowl 18 officially begins January the 15th. On the 15th day of the year, the Raiders Super Bowl run journey, the NFL playoffs, begins to commemorate the Super Bowl 15 MVP winning quarterback Jim Plunkett. It's Jim Plunkett that has gematria of 151. The 15th day of the first month can also be written out in that fashion. The Chargers had a very scripted fourth down stop. It was 4 plays in 7 yards. As a matter of fact, the game-winning field goal as time expired, it was a 47-yard field goal by Daniel Carlson. Now, the Raiders are going to win the Super Bowl 47 days after the death of John Madden, with Coach Bisaccia to win their 29th playoff game in total as a franchise, because the score was tied 29-29 entering overtime. That's how many tributes there are for John Madden that you see right in front of your face. So not only will the Raiders Super Bowl run for their first Super Bowl championship since Super Bowl 18 is going to begin 18 days after the death of John Madden, but take a look at the Chargers failing to get the fourth down. Take a look quickly. Once we go back here, once we go to the downs for the Chargers, take a look. 4th down and 1 at the LA Chargers 18. The Chargers failed. It was minus 2 yards. Plunkett was number 16 for the Raiders when they won the Super Bowl. This game was 67 points. The Raiders were 6-7 at the time that the Super Bowl run began at Cleveland. John Madden became a coach in the year 67. All very key and very meaningful underlying tributes for the Raiders' win at the Cincinnati Bengals, because it is Madden that's got gematria 41 and 23. It is Bengal that has gematria 41 and 23. It is also Super Bowl that's got gematria of 41, in case if you forgot. It's from the time span to the start of the playoffs marks 2 weeks and 4 days, 2 months and 3 days. When you that's 2 weeks and 4 days. 2 weeks and 4 days is the gematria Bengals. There it is. Bengals has gematria 24. Okay, for John Madden, for John Madden and company, here's what else to keep in mind. The beginning of the Raiders season to that first playoff game, Monday the 13th, 4 months and 2 days later, 4-2 in the Super Bowl, 124 days. The Buccaneers has got gematria 124. It is the Browns that also has gematria 124. And what else? John Earl Madden has gematria 124. Now, this was the first loss for John Madden against the Bengals, but it's going to be a scripted Raider win in tribute to their first Super Bowl title since, you guessed it, Super Bowl 18. The Bengals are 10-8 because Richard Bisaccia is going to be the winning coach of that football game. The Bengals dropped to 5-5 at home. The last week didn't count, but they did lose to the 49ers at home. The last loss at home with Joe Burrow, 49ers is gematria 55, and Raiders gematria 55. And that's why they'll be 5-5 at home. The Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are 10-6 when Joe Burrow's the quarterback. It is the Raiders that's got gematria 107. The Bengals are 1-8 since losing the Super Bowl to the San Francisco 49ers. They'll be 1-9 since losing that Super Bowl. It's Davis. And the host of this year's Super Bowl, LA Rams, has got gematria 19. Also, the Chargers were founded on a 19 day in numerology, and that was the prior opponent. So this is Raider win all the way. All the way. The 15th loss for the Bengals in the playoffs is going to happen on the 15th day. It's not a coincidence. It's January the 15th of 2022. That is a 58 day in numerology. Be Derek Carr's 58th win as the Raiders quarterback. Oakland is Gematria 58, the prior opponent. The Chargers is Gematria 58. And 32-19, 32-13, the Bengals won. So Bengals, it's going to be plus 18-point differential at the least. This is how you know the Raiders are definitely going to win the football game. And the amount of time from Monday to January the 15th is 4 months and 3 days, which is the gematria of John Madden, the beginning of the run against the Browns. An interim coach, and underdog. I've got gematria 43. Now, the coach is 38 years old for the Bengals. Zach Taylor. Zach Taylor was born on a particular day that you're going to see in a second. Zach Taylor was born on May the 10th of 1983, before the season in which the Raiders won their last Super Bowl championship. They won the Super Bowl on the 22nd day of 1984. How many days is that from his birthday to that particular day for Coach Staley? For Coach Zach Taylor. I'm getting them mixed up. 36 weeks, close to 37 weeks. Super Bowl's over at, they're the Los Angeles Raiders. Los Angeles got gematria 37. So overall, this is a Raider win all the way. Beginning with Coach Zach Taylor. Taylor's got gematria 91 and 28. It is Buccaneers that also has gematria of 91. It's Browns that's got gematria Taylor. When they began the actual run for the Super Bowl, the Raiders will be 5 for 5. The Raiders were 5 and 5 after losing to the Bengals, and the Bengals were 4 and 2 away. That's gonna be the Raiders Super Bowl record. How many losses to mark the end of the year? Well, that's going to be 4 losses to mark the end of the year. The Bengals will finish 4 and 4 to cap the season. The Raiders have gone 5 and 2 ever since losing to the Bengals. The Raiders will be 6 and 2 since losing to the Bengals because it's Joseph Burrow that's got gematria 62. And Derek Carr's 46th win against the AFC is going to happen against Joe Burrow, having gematria of 46. And we will touch up on the rest of these game-by-game individual previews.